warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon to everyone. Then, as usual, let's begin a session with dua for a non-Muslim on your own. For the Muslim, we begin Kitab Al-Fatihah. Okay, please tell me what number of question that I chose that you can see on screen now.
14.
14. Okay, right. Thank you very much. Okay, class, before we continue, okay, 14, 16, 19, 20, 22. Okay, I'd like to give you some explanation regarding on the equation of line and also plane. Okay, equation of line where we have r equal to vectors of a plus t with a v. Okay, so let's say with the x, y, and z equal to one of the coordinate of vector position vector of a which is a1, a2, and a3 plus with the scalar of t and v, v1, v2, and v3. And then we also have an equation of a plane. This is a line and also plane. Okay, we have r dot n equal to a dot n. So a straight line of L, you just imagine that we have origin point of 0, okay, to any point of A, where A with the coordinate of A1, A2, and A3. So from O to A, we may simplify this as a vector of A. And then let's just imagine that there is a line that parallel, selari, okay, same direction with the line of L. Line of L here, okay. And if you like to go to one of the coordinate here, let's say P. Okay. So now class, let's say this is the V and also V. Okay, V might be on this line, or we can also imagine that there is a line that parallel to the vectors of A to P. Okay, so it's either here or here. So that's why we have the scalar of T, where T, if this is the vehicle, is this the straight line of V here. So this V, we shift a few units below, kita turunkan ke bawah sedikit, and there is a scalar of T then. Okay, and also when we have a plane, when we have there is a coordinate of A here, and then the equation of N. So the equation, the plane we determine from the, kita tentukan, or we determine the equation of the plane or the plane itself from the vector of N, the normal itself. So there is no, we only use the coordinate on the plane. Kita gunakan titik atas permukaan tersatah tersebut, A, as part of the equation, and also N as a complement of the equation. We use the N as the, kita kata as a reference to the equation of the plane. Okay, so now, when we have R, which is X, Y, and Z, dot with N, the normal, N1, n2, and n3 equal to vectors of A. A is the coordinate of A1, A2, and A3. So we got A1, A2, and A3 dot with the N1, N2, and N3. So just imagine that is N1 here, N2 here, and N3. Okay, so now class, if we like to find the intercept between these two lines, let's say L1 and L2, the intercept between L1 and L2, and we like to find the angle between the line of L1 and L2, we are referring to the V of the equation of the line. So if there's a we call L1 and L2, let's say this is L1 and L2. L2, so then X, Y, and Z. So R1 and R2 here equal to, let's say we change this in the form of B1, B2, and B3 plus with T and V, I just name it as something else, okay? V4, V5, and V6. So if you like to find the intersect between these two lines, then we refer to the the V for second line and also V of the first line, L1 and L2. So then, meaning we are referring to the V1 and V2. Okay, now let's say if we have one line intersect this plane, okay, so then now so we may find out the intersect between the line and the plane and also an angle between line and plane. So class, if you like to find the angle between line and the plane, then we refer to the normal of the plane between the normal and the line of V. So then we call if we like to find the intercept between the line and the plane, so we are referring to the normal and we are referring to the V of the straight line of L. Okay, so with this simple explanation, then we get back to the questions here. So equation of a line of this, sekejap saya rasa saya kena tukar sikit dia punya background. Warna background dia tu macam apa? Cursor pada pen tu pun ada problem sikit. Sekejap Okay. Okay, class. Can you see the changes of the background color of this question then? Nampak ke?
Yes.
Okay, right. Okay, now so this is 2x, alamak. Okay, 2x plus 1 divided by 3, alamak. The background nampak macam biru gelap pula. Okay, there you go. Which I think I'm going to use that color. Okay, 2x plus 1 divided by 3 equal to 3 minus y divided by 4 and z plus 4 divided by 2. So all this, we imagine that everything here, which is equal to the we call the t scalar of t, because remember, from equation of r equal to a plus t with a v here, r represent x, y, and z equal to a, a1, a2, and a3 plus with t and v1, v2, and v3. So now, from here, we get it x equal to a1 plus t with v1, y with equal to a2 plus t v2, and z. This one here equal to a3 plus with t and v3. Okay, so now just imagine it. Just imagine if I take the first example here with 2x plus 1 divided by 3 equal to t. So 3 times t, 2x plus 1 equal to 3t, 2x equal to negative 1 plus 3t, and x equal to negative 1 over 2 plus 3 over 2t. Okay, class. I think that changes from this to this, which I think that, okay, never mind. A point on the line. A point means that, okay, for question A, a point on the line, then we try, okay, we're going to find out what is the value of A1, A2, and A3. Okay, now, 3 minus y divided by 4 equal to t. So then 4 times t, 3 minus y equal to 4t, negative y equal to negative 3 plus 4t, and y equal to 3 minus 4t. And this one here, z plus 4 divided by 2 equal to t. So z plus 4 equal to 2t, and z equal to negative 4 plus 2t. Okay, so class, look at this. If I use a different colors here, that this one, we refer to this second equation, this one, then we refer to the second here. And the third one, z, then we refer to this one. Okay, so we are going to put all this, everything here, and write this in the form of equation of this. So we got x, y, and z equal to r equal to a, where a is negative 1 over 2, 3, and negative 4, plus with t. Okay, t, look at this one here now. We got 3 over 2, negative 4, and 2. So now class, what is the point on the line? What is the point on the line? Class, what is the point on the line? Okay, compare this equation with this equation of this. R equal to A plus T V X, Y, Z equal to A1, A2, A3 plus T with V1, V2, and V3. So, a point on the line. So I highlight with the yellow colors here. So it is A1, A2, and A3. So please tell me, where is A1, A2, and A3 in this equation?
Negatif 1/2.
Yes, is that all?
Dengan negatif 4.
3 and negative 4. Yes, thank you very much. So a point on the line, which is A, is negative 1 over 2, 3 and negative 4. This is the coordinate of A. And this is a symbol of what we call the line of V or vector. Okay, so this is a line of vector, this symbol of vector, a position from origin point of 0, 0, 0 to the point of A. So the coordinate of A is, look at this, the sign is curve, okay, but this one is macam segitiga sikit lah. Okay, so that is answer for question A. The point on the line is negative half, 3 and negative 4. A vector parallel to the line given. What about this? A vector to the parallel line given. A vector, alamak. Kalau ini okey tak? Oh, tak nampak terus. Okay, a vector to the parallel line given. So vector is V1, V2, and V3. So please tell me, where is V1, V2, and V3 in this equation here now?
3/2
Okay. 3/2, 3/2, negative 4 and 2. Thank you very much. Okay, so this one is 3/2, negative 4 and 2. And then this one here now, negative 1/2, 3 and negative 4. That's it. Okay, so second question. Find the parametric and Cartesian equation for the line through the point of this and parallel to this. So a line of L that through the point, one of the coordinate on the line is 0 to negative 1. And then parallel to the line of the vectors of 2, negative 1 and 3. So equation of L, which is R equal to A plus T V, where R is X, Y, and Z, equal to, so what is vector of A? This is V, so this is coordinate of A. So what is the vector of A here now? This is position vector. Position vector from origin point of 0, 0, 0 to one of the coordinate, which is A. So this is vector of A. So vector of OA, which is also vector of A, which is A equal to
0 to negative
1.
0 to negative 1. Good. And then T, V, we may refer to this, which is 2, negative 1, 3. Okay, now find the parametric and Cartesian equation. So if I take this x equal to 0 plus 2t, 0 plus 2t, y equal to 2 minus t. Okay, 2 negative 1t, 2 minus t, and z equal to negative 1 plus 3t. Okay. Okay, so this equation of it is in Cartesian and parametric. Parametric macam mana? Saya lupa tu lagi. Oh, this one here now. Okay, this is parametric if I'm not mistaken. Then salah satu lah kot mana satu parametric. Okay, so then x 0 bring to the right side, left become 0, positive still 0, and then divide by 2. So x over 2 equal to t. And 2 join up with y minus 2 equal to negative t, then t equal to
2 minus y.
okay, 2 minus 1 or divide by negatives in negative y plus 2 equal to t. Good. And then what about this one here now? Z negative 1, join up this z become positive 1 divided by 3 equal to t. So t equal to x over 2 equal to negative y plus 2 equal to z plus 1 divided by 3. There you go. Okay, so this is solution for question number 16. Okay, now question number 2. Okay, question number 2. Find the what we call the line of L that passing through the point. Okay, this line straight equation of line L passing through the point of 2, 1, negative 1, which is A here, and parallel to the line through the point of this, meaning that this point of 1, 0, negative 1, and 3, 1, and 2. It make up one line here between this point of P and Q, for example, from P to Q, and this line is parallel to the line of L. So L for this case, R equal to A plus T with a V here. So what is the coordinate of A now? The coordinate of A, which is on the line of L. So we have a line of L here. Do you find any coordinates on this line? Do you find any coordinates on this line? Do you find any coordinates on this line?
Yes.
Okay, which is
2
1, negative 1.
2, 1, negative 1, plus with a t. Now, and this line of L parallel, salary, with a line through the point of P and Q. So we need to find out the V here, which is V equal to vector of PQ. Okay, so just imagine that if there's a coordinate of O, origin point, 0, 0, 0, to the point of P, P to Q equal to OQ. So then OP plus PQ equal to OQ. So PQ equal to OQ minus OP. And just take this coordinate as the position vector, which is OQ. If I put this as a P and this one as a Q. So OQ, which is 3, 1, 2 minus OP, 1, 0, negative 1. So vectors of PQ, 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1, 1 minus 0, and 2 minus negative 1. 2 minus negative 1, which is 3 minus 1 equal to 1, 3. Good. So now PQ now is the V that parallel to the line of L. So what are we going to fill in here now?
2, 1, 3.
Yes, thank you very much. 2, 1, 3. That's it. So now let's change in the form of Cartesian and parametric. Okay. So the first one, X, Y, and Z. So the first x equal to 2 plus 2t, y equal to 1 plus t, z equal to -1 plus 3t. And then if we change in the other form here, bring 2 to the left side, x minus 2 and divide by 2 equal to 1, join up with the y. So y minus 1 divided by 1 equal to -1, join up with the z equal to z plus 1 divided by 3, which is all equal to t. Okay. Next question. Find the vector equation for the line. Find the vector equation for the line passing through the point of this and is perpendicular to the plane of this. Sekejap ya. Okay, so class, read the question 2-3 times and you need to good in imagining it. Kamu kena pandai, bijak untuk membayangkannya. Try to imagine it. Okay, now let's say there is a plane here. Okay, ada satu permukaan where a line passing through the point of 1, 2, 3 and is perpendicular to the line. Okay, now look at this. 2x minus y plus 2z equal to 1. From the equation of r dot n equal to a dot n, this equation of plane pi. So then x, y, z represent r, x, y, z. Dot with 2, -1, 2 represent the n. 2, -1 and 2 represent the n, the normal. Equal to, okay, 1 is a, let's say, A1, A2, and A3 dot with the normal, which is 2, -1, and 2. So now, equation of plane made by the one of the element is the normal. And the normal of this is 2, -1, 2. So just imagine that this is the surface of the plane and there is a normal line. Garisan normal, 90 darjah. Okay, normal to the plane. Okay. So then, the normal of this plane is 2, -1, 2. And then, this normal of n normal complement to the equation of the plane. And then, a vector equation of the line pass through the point of 1, 2, 3. Class, does it mention that 1, 2, 3 on the plane? Class, does it mention about, recall? This point of A, for example, is this point mentioned on the plane then?
No.
No.
Okay. So find the vector equation of line L R equal to A plus T with V here, which I think that we can simply put this A as an A here. Okay. Vectors of 1, 2, 3 plus T. And then the vector equation of plane passing with N is perpendicular to the plane. So what about this? Perpendicular to the plane. Which I think that this line perpendicular to the plane, this is the L. And let's say this is one of the coordinate, 1, 2, 3. So class, this line of L is perpendicular to the plane, which means that it's parallel to the normal of the plane. So then we can just simply take the normal here as a V to -1, 2. Okay, I didn't bring my tutorial book with me right now. Can you please double check? Is this the correct answer? Question 19, tutorial. Class, can you please double check for me? Saya terlupa bawa buku tutorial saya.
Sama sir.
Sama? Okay, so that is the answer then. Alright, okay, thank you. Okay, now, find the point of intersection and angle between the plane. Between the plane and the line. Point of intersection. Now, just imagine that this is the plane. Okay, plane pi, which is x, y, z, dot with, okay, 1 to -1 is the normal of the plane. Equal to 3, where 3 represented by a dot n. So this is r, this is normal, and 3 is the dot product, scalar product of vector a dot n. Now, so then this is the so let's say this is the surface, permukaan satah, permukaan kepingan tu. And then this is the normal of the plane and form 90 degree here. And then a line of this. So the first one then, -2, okay, -2 times t, and then just imagine that, okay, x minus 1 divided by -2 equal to t, y plus 3 divided by 1 equal to t, z minus 2 divided by -1 equal to t. So -2 times t, and then -1 join up with a t here, it become positive, so then x equal to 1 minus 2t. 1 times t and 3 join up with t will become negative, so y equal to -3 plus t. And then -1 here, 2, -2 join up become positive, z equal to 2 minus t. So then x, y, z. X, y, z equal to this, okay, 1, sorry, okay, okay, 1, -3, and 2 is a 1, -3, and 2 become the A. Okay, become the A, and then plus with T and -2, 1, and -1. -2, 1, and -1 now become the V of the straight line. So then R equal to A plus T with a V here. Okay, so this is the A and this is the V. Now, point of intersection. So class, in this case, point of intersection, because we have this, there's a line of L and intersect This is a line of L, dia menembusi, intersect the plane of pi. So class, please remember, in this case, in this situation, let's use this x plus 2y minus z equal to 3. And remember, intersection between line and plane. Line and plane. So we have x. We got x here. X. And also x here. What else? We got y and y here. And z. And we got z here. So class, when I give a different colors to x, y, and z, can you guess what I'm going to do next? Can you guess? Great magnitude, meaning? Can you guess? Okay, that's a good guessing. But then, if I put this purple color with the x purple color here, meaning? Can we just simply simultaneous equation, something like that? Yes. Or we substitute 1 minus 2t, substitute represent the x with 1 minus 2t. That's it, charity. Plus with 2. And what's the value of y? What's the value of y? Come on.
-3 plus t.
-3 plus t, good. And minus z? 2 minus t equal to 3. There you go. So now, so we got 1 minus 2t, 2 times -3 minus 6, 2 times t plus 2t minus 2, and then negative positive t equal to 3. So now 1 minus 6, -5, minus 2, -7, -2 plus 2t, -2t plus 2t equal to 0. And then we got t here equal to 3. So then t equal to 3 plus 7, 10. Okay, is this the one that we're looking for? Kita cari nilai apa sebenarnya? What's the question wants from you?
Point of intersection.
Point of intersection. So t is not the answer yet. We are going to substitute t into each of this until we get the value of x, y, and z. So x equal to 1 minus 2 times 10. Y equal to -3 plus 10. Alamak, dah berserabut sangat lah. Sekejap. Okay, x equal to 1 minus 2 times 10. Y equal to -3. -3 plus 10. And z equal to 2 minus 10. So then x equal to 2 times 10, -20, -20 plus 1, -19. Y equal to 10 minus 3, 7. And z equal to 2 minus 10, -8. So the point of intersection here, let's say it put we call the coordinate of M here. So the coordinate of N intersection point, -19, 7, and -8. Okay, for angle between the plane and the line. So this is the surface of the plane. This is the line. This is the line. And this is the normal of the plane. So, class, to answer the second question, angle between the plane and the line, we are going to refer to the V and also N of the plane, V of the line and normal to the plane. And we are going to use the formula of R dot N equal to modulus of R modulus of N cos theta. Okay, now please. Okay, I need to clear most of this, but then I need to keep something. The first one is N, the normal, which is 1 to negative 1, and the V of the straight line, which is V, this one here, negative 2, 1, negative 1. Lai, tak padam ke? So class, okay class, when I find out the angle of theta between the R, not R the straight line, which is we refer to the V, sorry. We refer to the V and also V. So class, this is the straight line of L with the reference of V, and this is the straight line, this is we call the plane with the reference of N, normal. Okay, between N and V, which angle that we were going to get after this? Okay, class, the question was us to find the angle between the line and the plane. So is this the angle that we're looking for? Hello?
No.
No. Okay, this is angle between the straight line of L, which is V, and the normal. This is the angle that we want. So now, using this V equal to V negative 2, 1, negative 1, dot with N 1, 2, negative 1 equal to, sekejap okay, V dot N negative 2, 1, negative 1 dot with 1, 2, negative 1 equal to modulus, which is square root of negative 2 square plus 1 square plus negative 1 square dot with square root of negative 1 square plus 2 square plus negative 1 square. Dia nampak macam panjang sangat lah. Sorry, saya cuba. Okay. The V and N here, negative 2, 1, negative 1, dot N, 1, 2, negative 1, modulus of V, square root of negative 2 square plus 1 square plus negative 1 square, and square root of 1 square plus 2 square plus negative 1 square, and then cos theta. So, negative 2 times 1, negative 2. 1 times 2 equal to 2. Negative 1 times negative 1, positive 1. Negative 2 times 1, negative 2. 1 times 2 equal to 2. So 2 minus 2, 1 left here. And then square root of 2 squared equal to 4, plus 1 squared is 1, plus negative 1 squared is 1. Square root of 1 squared is 1, plus 2 squared equal to 4, negative 1 squared is 1. And then cos theta. So cos theta equal to 1 divided by 456. 456. So square root of 6 with square root of 6 equal to 6. Am I right? Okay. So theta equal to 1 over 6. No. Theta is cos of 1 over 6 equal to class, press the calculator. Class, hello.
Lapan puluh point 41.
80.41.
41.
Okay, 41 degree. Tu apa bunyi bising belakang tu? Okay, now class, is this the angle between the straight line and the plane? Class, is this a line between the straight line and the plane? Please tell me.
No.
No. This is between the normal and the V. Normal and the V. Okay, normal and the V. So we want that angle between the line and the surface of the plane, which means that the angle between line and plane, alpha angle between line and plane, which is 90 minus 80.41 equal to 90 minus 80.41.
9.9.
Loh, berdengung. 9 point?
9.59.
9.59 degree. There you go. Okay, so this is the answer that we're looking for, 9.59. Okay. Okay, we still have a few minutes left. Position vector of points A and B given respectively as this one here. So position vector of OA, if I put this as a vector of A, and OB or vector of B, and the plane pi has equation of this. Show that point A lies on the plane. So this is the plane. And then from equation of 2x plus 4y plus 3z equal to 1, where this is x, y, and z, dot with that 2, 4, 3 equal to 1, which is this one is a vectors of A with an n here. Okay, to see whether point A lies on the plane, maknanya titik A tu from O to A, and to prove that this A is on the plane, so let's substitute the coordinate of A, where A is 3, negative 2, 1. Let's try. So substitute into this x, y, and z. 2 times 3 plus 4 times negative 2 plus with 3 times 1. 2 times 3 equal to 6. 4 times negative 2 minus 8. And 3 times 1 equal to 3. 6 plus 3 equal to 9. Minus 1 minus 8 equal to 1. So when we substitute the coordinate of A into the equation of the plane, it give you exactly as a question here, which is equal to 1. So meaning A, 3, -2, and 1 is on the plane pi. Okay, kita dah buktikan dah. A itu berada di atas satah tersebut. A is on the plane. Find Cartesian equation for the line of AB. Line of AB from O to A plus A to B equal to OB. So then AB equal to OB minus OA. So then AB equal to OB for this one here. Okay. Okay, 0, 4, 7 minus 3, -2, 1. So then 0 minus 3, -3, 4 minus -2, negative positive, so 4 plus 2 equal to 6, 7 minus 1. 7 minus 1 equal to 6. So then, Cartesian equation for the line of AB. Line of AB equal to R equal to A plus T with a V here. One of the coordinate is A itself, so we got A, 3, -2, 1, plus with T and V, -3, 6, and 6. So Cartesian equation for the line, x equal to 3 minus 3t, y equal to -2 plus 6t, and z equal to 1 plus 6t. Find acute angle between the line of AB and normal vector to the plane. So class, what is the normal to the plane? What is the normal to the plane? It is
2/3.
okay, 2, 4, 3, good. Okay, this is normal to the plane. And then the V of the line AB, -3, 6, and 6. Okay, so now, okay, I think that question number 4, I give it to, okay, I leave it to all of you to try by yourself. Okay, because we are running out of time. Okay, so a line of OA and AB, let's say B here, A to B, okay, so then this is the surface of the plane and this is the normal to the plane. So V for this AB is -3, 6, and 6. And then the normal is 2, 4, 3. So then cos theta equal to V dot n divided by modulus of V modulus of n, which is V equal to V -3, 6, and 6 dot with a normal. Normal is 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3 divided by square root of -3 square plus 6 square plus 6 square and square root of 2 square plus 4 square plus 3 square. So -3 times -3 times times 2, -6. Okay, this is 6. 6 times 4 plus 24. 6 times 3 plus 18 divided by, okay, 3 square is 9, 6 square 36, 6 square 36, and square root of 2 square equal to 4, 4 square 16 plus 3 square is 9. So 24 plus 18 minus 6 equal to,
36.
pardon?
36.
36 divided by this one, 36, 72 plus 9 square root of 81, right? And then this one, 4 with 16, 20, 29. So class, cos theta equal to this, then theta equal to arc cos of 36 divided by square root of 81 square root of 29. So press the calculator. Okay, tell me what is the value of this now? Class, please tell me what is the value of this? Theta equal to arc cos of 36 divided by square root 81 square root of 29.
42.03.
Pardon?
42.03 degree.
42.03
03.
degree. Is this the angle between the line and the plane? This is between V of the straight line of AB with an N, normal. So this is the angle of 42.03. So this is the angle that we're looking for, which means that it's now 90 degree minus 42.03 degree equal to, okay, press the calculator, write down yourself, and that's all for today. So question D, you may try by yourself and tell me if you can't solve it, then we bring it into the class later. We call next time. Okay. So that's all for today, class. Thank you very much. Till we meet again.
Thank you sama-sama.
Thank you, the
Okay. Oh, laju. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Laju korang ya. Okay, ada yang tak keluar lagi tu? Mungkin setia dengan kelas saya. Tak sanggup nak meninggalkan. Okay, so that's all. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. Have a nice day. Alia, Tong.